In so many workplaces, great ideas just die in silence. Well, today we're going to dig into a simple but incredibly powerful framework designed to completely change that. It's a tool that helps teams get out of that culture of fear and silence and move into one of real psychological safety and truly smart solutions. And it's called SELL. We've all been there, right? You're sitting in a meeting, you see a problem nobody else does, or you have this brilliant idea, but you just don't say anything. That little voice in your head, that fear of getting shot down or looking silly, that's exactly what we're going to unpack and solve today. So to really get why this happens, we need to talk about what's called the workplace bus problem. It's a fantastic metaphor for the different kinds of cultures we all experience at work, and it really helps us see why some teams just take off while others are completely stuck in traffic. Okay, so first up, you've got the red bus culture. Picture a meeting where it's a total dog-eat-dog world. Ideas get shot down left and right, and it's all about who can win the argument. It's super defensive, driven by ego. And then you've got the green bus. Now, this one looks peaceful on the outside, but it's culture of just passive compliance. Everyone nods along, avoids conflict at all costs, even if they know you're all driving toward a cliff. In both cases, real progress just grinds to a halt. Ring any bells? And this quote just hits the nail on the head. Both the red bus and the green bus cultures suffer from low psychological safety. And all that really means is people don't believe they can speak up with ideas or concerns without being punished or humiliated. When that safety is gone, you get silence. And a quiet room is almost never an aligned room. It's usually a fearful one. And that is where terrible decisions get made. So how in the world do we fix this? Well, the answer is in creating a shared language, a tool that makes it safe for everyone to speak their mind. And that brings us to our solution, the SELL framework. The S in SELL stands for safe. This is the absolute foundation. Is this decision going to protect our team, our customers, our organization? And we're not just talking physical safety, right? It's about psychological safety too. Is this choice going to make people feel secure, or is it going to create more fear and anxiety? Next up, E is for ethical. This one pushes us way beyond what we can do and forces us to ask what we should do. Does this action actually line up with our values? Is it the right thing to do by our customers, our community, and each other? It's really about making sure our choices are guided by a moral compass, not just a policy manual. Then, the first L stands for legal. This is the non-negotiable stuff, the bright red line. Does what we're proposing comply with all the laws and regulations? It's a really straightforward but absolutely critical check to make sure we're operating above board. And finally, the second L stands for lifting the lid. This is the exciting part, the forward-looking part of the whole framework. Does this idea actually help us grow? Does it challenge how we think, improve how we perform, and push us to get better every single day? This is all about making sure we're not just playing it safe, but we're actively getting better. So, there you have it. Safe, ethical, legal, and lifting the lid. See, SELL isn't just another checklist to tick off. It's a shared lens. It gives everyone in the entire organization, from the person on the front lines all the way up to the CEO, a common language to test ideas and make choices. But here's where it gets really powerful. The true magic of this framework isn't just in the decisions it helps you make, but in how it completely changes the conversations themselves. It's a tool for making it safe to speak up in the first place. I mean, think about this shift. Instead of just blurting out, "That's a bad idea," which, let's be honest, immediately puts people on the defensive, you can ask a collaborative question. Hey, can we run this idea through SSEL for a second? You're not attacking the person anymore. You're inviting them to test the idea against a standard you all agree on. This makes it so much safer to both challenge and to be challenged. And this is exactly how you create a culture of what we call Upstanders. An Upstander isn't a passive bystander who just watches things happen. They're the person with the courage to step up and say something. And SELL is the tool that gives everyone permission to be an Upstander because it provides a safe, constructive way to raise a red flag without it feeling like a personal attack.